Hello, welcome to Jason the Old Millennial, and welcome to a special live stream. I got some nice guests here with me on this Saturday. Um, this is a trivia game that I came up with 2 months ago on my 40th birthday, and these three individuals were on there. In fact, my 40th birthday live stream. But we didn't get around to doing the trivia part of that I had at the moment. But my three guests were nice enough to come back on to complete this trivia game that I made up. So I appreciate that. You guys coming on. So I got Adam from What the Gym.
What's up, guys?
I got Briar from Briar's Music Showcase.
Hello.
And I got Nornrad89.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Pretty good.
Very
Pretty
solid.
tired, but I'm good.
Are your brains sharp? Or
No,
Got
it's still
thinking
pretty
cap
sharp.
on.
It's just my back. It's my back.
do you ever, Norn? I'm sure. Do you watch Over the Top?
The Sylvester Stallone film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always think about it. He has this moment where he has his cap forward, and then when he's about to arm wrestle, he puts it backwards, and that's like,
Yeah, he means business.
I feel like Norn does that. He just good time.
Nice.
All right, so the way the trivia game that I created came up, I'm a big fan of Jeopardy, so I kind of made it Jeopardy style, where we have 6 different categories, which should work with 3 guests. That's why I wanted 3 guests. I thought everybody will have the equal number of questions and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, and each category has 5 questions with it. 1 being the easiest, 5 being the hardest, and they're worth that many points: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. So if you feel good about just going for the 5s right away and trying to knock up points, or if you want to try easier, the 2 harder, you have whatever strategy you can use, you come up with. The categories are action movies, comedy movies, Oscar winners, the Beatles, music, just a general music category, and 1983, which is the year I was born. So questions from that year, which in my opinion was a pretty good year. I'm just kidding. But anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around, starting with Adam, Briar to Norn. So basically, youngest to oldest is the way I created it.
Thank you.
All right. So I guess that's a good enough introduction. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Let's do
Roll.
this.
All right. So first goes to Adam. You get to name what category and how difficult number you want.
Well, I'm gonna go with the Beatles.
I figured, yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go with the hardest one.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Not
I
bad.
like
Straight
Adam's
away.
confidence. I like Adam's confidence. Oh yeah.
Adam's done Beatle trivia contest before, haven't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I won.
And he won, yeah.
No.
No pressure.
No pressure. All right. So the question is, on April 4th, 1964, the Beatles held the top 5 spots on the Billboard Top 100. Can you name all 5 songs?
Oh boy. Okay.
Ooh, here we go. What was the date again?
April 4th, 1964. Yeah, the top 5 songs.
With she loves you. Is that one?
Yep.
I want to hold your hand. I'll go with that one.
Yep.
Oof. I'm not sure if this is one, but I'm just gonna say it anyways. Is All My Loving one?
Nope.
Oh man.
That's a good guess.
What happens now then?
Well,
You can keep going. Does he get to keep guessing?
Just keep guessing.
Well, you missed the question, but you can keep guessing if you want.
Well, I might as well keep guessing. It's from me to you one.
No.
What about please please me? It's gonna be something
Yes.
on please please me.
Please please me. Yeah.
Nice.
What about love me do?
No.
That's it. I'm out.
All right. The two you missed was "Can't Buy Me Love" and "Twist and Shout."
Mm.
Right.
But
Okay.
to be honest, I have a hard time remembering those five.
Yeah,
So
I wouldn't have gotten
many
that.
big Beatles songs. Like you named some that were #1 hits. Anyways, in the UK. So I mean, those are good songs. So
I had to go all out on the first question though.
yeah, I mean, it's a good idea because you know Beatles, so that's a good category for you, for sure. All right, so Briar, your
All right.
choice.
Okay. All right. I'm not gonna go that far, but we'll go more in the middle. I'll go music for 3.
All right, what artist recently broke the record for most Grammy wins?
Beyonce.
That is correct.
Yes.
Nice.
She has won 32 Grammys,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
and she just
Yeah,
won
she-
this last Grammys.
Yeah. She's always like the Grammys darling.
Yeah, who would have thought? I mean, I didn't know that myself, so I looked it up.
Mm.
All right, Norin.
All right, sweet. I'll go with, since it's your birthday year, we'll go 1983, but we'll go an easy one just because I don't know what kind of realm of questions you went with. So we'll go number 2. We'll go for 2 points in 1983.
All right. What sci-fi movie came out in 1983 in 1983 that finished #1 in the box office?
Sci-fi film that came out in 1983. I want to say Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
No.
Damn. What was it?
Star Wars: Return of the Jedi.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, of course.
Damn. That's a heartbreaker too. That's I shouldn't have known.
I was thinking Terminator.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Mm.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind probably came out in late 70s, maybe.
Yeah.
That was, so I was a little bit too late. Yeah.
I think maybe somewhere around there, maybe late 70s. Terminator came out in the 80s. I'm not sure.
Yeah, early 80s, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, early 80s probably. So you're probably not far off. All right, so Briar is on the board with 3 and Adam Norin 0 so far. So, all right.
Yay.
So just keep that in mind. All right, Adam, back to you.
I'll go with action movies. And
Okay.
I'll go with action movies for 2.
In the movie Speed, at what speed must the bus be kept above?
Is it 60 miles an hour?
No, it is 50 miles per hour.
Oh, close.
The bus
Man.
cannot go below 50 or it blows up. All right, Briar.
All right. Let's go. Let's try Beatles for 1.
Beatles for 1. All right. What city gained worldwide attention as the birthplace of the Beatles?
Liverpool.
Correct.
Nice.
If you got that wrong, I would question.
Yeah.
I was going to question that as well.
I'll question my whole existence.
I'd question your channel.
Yeah, question everything.
All right. Back to Norm.
We'll go with it's available. I think movies for 2. We'll go movies for 2.
What movies? There's
Just
action,
movies. Right? Action and comedy. We'll do comedy for 2.
comedy for 2. Let's see. All right. What was the name of the sequel to Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
The sequel. I think it was Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. Right.
Correct.
Yep. Cool. That's 2.
Which I saw in theaters, by the way.
Mm.
And then they do a third one too. Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, with the parents get shrunk. Right?
That was direct to video. Yeah, Honey, I Shrunk
That sounds
Ourselves.
about right.
Because I always remember the
I've
girl
only seen
beating
the
them.
original.
You seen the original, Adam?
Yeah, I've not seen any of the others.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
they're pretty good. I mean, Rick Moranis. There we got Mike for Legends in the House.
What's up, Mike?
The house.
So,
Yeah.
All right, so back to Adam.
Okay. I'll go with music for 3.
Music for 3.
you know how to do that one?
Briar already did that one.
So I'll go with music for 2 then.
Okay, 2. What age has a lot of famous musicians died at?
27.
Correct.
I got
Ooh.
a point. I got 2 points.
There we go.
Finally.
Yeah, a lot of people like Jimi Hendrix, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Jimi Hendrix, Jim Morrison,
Jim Morrison,
Janis Joplin, Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how many people died at 20. I don't know. That's just Amy Winehouse, I think, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bunch of people. Hey, you got people already thinking you're gonna win, right?
Oh man, I'm screwed. I'm screwed now.
We got Briar at 4, Adam at 2, Norn at 2 so far. So Norn and Adam are gaining some ground, but
Slowly but surely.
All right, so
yeah, you're not getting music past Briar so far. So
Oh,
he's
man.
playing it pretty smart. So
yeah, it's doing good so far. All right, it's my turn.
your turn. Briar.
Let's go music for 4.
Music for 4. What album is the best-selling album of all time?
That's
This is-
Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Correct.
Nice.
All right. I knew that one because I Wikipedia'd that many times before.
Nice.
Because I know other albums are in the top 5. Like I believe Eagles' Greatest Hits is in the top 5. Back in Black by AC/DC is in the top 5.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it's this like third place, I think.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
But yeah,
I've still not heard that album yet.
yeah. But that's all I can remember at the moment.
I still like Highway to Hell better. If it's AC/DC, I think I like Highway to Hell better. Yeah,
that's
I like
a great.
London
Yeah,
Street.
that's a great one. That's a great one too.
Yeah, I mean, the Eagles' greatest hits is to me that's cheating. I didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not a studio album, so.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
Do you know how many copies Thrillers sold?
Well, I'm gonna say like 50 million.
70 million.
7 million. Okay.
So that's where he's at.
And I have it on CD, so yeah, I'm one of those.
You're one of them. He's gonna see The Nun.
You watch of the Nun. Oh, wish you.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
All right, now we're back to Norrin.
All right. How about action movies for 2? Do we have action movies for 2 available?
No, 2 has
Or
been done.
3? We'll
3?
do 3.
All right.
Yeah.
What is the name of the 3rd film in the Die Hard series?
Oh, dang. That's Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Correct.
Yeah. I love it. I like that one a lot. Yeah, with Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis have such good chemistry in that one.
Yeah, that makes a good combo.
Yeah, hot take. I like that movie better than the original Die Hard.
Ooh, I'm not sure about that.
I like the story. I like the fact that it's not in one building; they're moving around, and
I like the villain too. That it's the personal tie to the first movie.
yeah, villain's great.
Jokes on all of you. I haven't seen any of the movies. I just know the quotes, like "Yippee ki You know, I know that.
All right, now back to Adam.
I'll go with 1983 for 1.
1983 for 1.
Yep.
What former actor was president of the United States in 1983?
I really don't know.
I know it's an American question.
Yeah, American question.
Can I pass it to someone?
No.
Oh,
We could
yeah,
answer.
point.
We can't answer. No.
I'll just say President What the Gym.
I'd vote for that.
Yeah. Wasn't it Ronald Reagan, right?
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Ronald Reagan.
Yeah.
If you remember the movie Back to the Future, he talks about, who's the president of the United States? Ronald Reagan. The actor? He's like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
Why would an actor be president? But that was true. He was an actor back in the
That's true.
40s.
Yeah. Back in the 40s, 50s, 30s, somewhere on there.
Yeah.
He did a
but
film
he's
with a
better
monkey.
president than actor, I would say. But yeah. Yeah, here's Mike. Ronald Reagan, the actor.
and you might know that.
Yeah, Mike might have known that. All right, now to Briar.
Right.
All right. Okay, let's go. Let's go music for one.
What artist played the national anthem on guitar at Woodstock?
Jimi Hendrix.
Correct.
Nice.
Great moment. Yeah,
One of
especially
the
if you watch
pivotal
it. Yeah,
music
one of the, pretty much the center, pretty much the crowning jewel of the whole concert.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's at the very end, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like towards it. Yeah.
All right. There's only one more question in the music category, the fifth one. So just to tell you, so we're almost done with that category. All right, Norn.
All right. How about, let's see. We'll go 1983 for 3. That's available, right?
Yes.
All right.
All right. What song from The Police won Grammy for Song of the Year in 1983?
Oh, it had to be a music one too. The Police. Yeah. I'm trying to think, man. Like I know them, but I don't know.
I think I know it. I think I know it.
Yeah, I think I know it as well.
Oh, damn. I might have to just be like, I don't know on this one. Give me a little bit. The Police. Damn, I don't know, Jason.
It's every breath you take, right?
Yep. Every breath you take.
Mm-hmm.
Probably their biggest song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Every breath you take.
It was in Stranger Things too.
I'll be watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the song I remember growing up. Like, I think that's the only song I knew from The Police growing up, because that was on the radio all the time.
Yeah.
Was Every Breath You Take. All right, so we got so far Briar with 9 points, Norn with 5, and Adam with 2 is what we're at right now. So a little bit of ground to make here for Adam and Norn.
I'm just sticking with the music so far.
All right, Adam.
What Beatles one's gonna go with?
Let's see.
I think 2, 3, and 4 are available still.
Yes, 2, 3, and 4 are available.
I'll go with 2.
2. All right. Who was the first Beatle to publicly announce he had quit the group?
Is that Paul?
Yes, that's correct.
Nice.
There we go.
And I think John was not happy with that, because I think he wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, John was the first to actually leave, but Paul was the first one to announce it.
Mm-hmm.
Paul always did that. Like John and George would they would smoke. They would do LSD first, but then Paul would be the one to talk about it to the journalists. And always steals their thunder. And John hated that. I think it's man, I was the one who first did it. All right, now to Briar.
All right, I think I'll just close out all the music ones. I'll go for 5.
All right, 5. How many James Bond theme songs have won the Oscar for Best Original Song?
Oh, I think I finally met my match. How many?
Yeah, so a number. How many have won?
Say 5.
3.
Oh,
Skyfall from Adele.
Skyfall, yeah, I know that one.
Writings on the Wall by Sam Smith.
Okay.
Nice.
And No Time to Die by Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish.
All modern.
So it's
ones.
all the Daniel Craig ones.
Oh, Daniel Craig
No.
ones. He's been the
No,
recent one.
Live and Let Die.
Yeah, no, I guess
Live and
not.
Let Die was, I think, nominated. And I'm sure there's some other ones that were nominated early on. That
I think the one from Goldfinger was nominated. I think the Goldfinger one got
really?
nominated too. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if Carly Simon's Nobody Does It Better, maybe, but I'm not sure. It's possible. All right, so the music category is done.
Closed out.
That's closed.
Completed.
So Briar now has to go out of his comfort zone, maybe. We'll see.
Well, there's still some Beatles ones, so
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, Norrin.
Comedy for 4. We have comedy movies for 4.
Yes. All right. What year does Marty McFly travel to Back to the Future Part 2?
Okay, I know this one.
Oh, what year does he go to in Part 2? Oh man.
Yeah, the first time he travels at the beginning of the movie. What year does he travel to?
Damn. I'm trying to remember now.
Oh.
I knew I should have got I saw the Back to the Future trilogy box set and I should have bought it. I should have bought that. So I could have watched it recently. 2016.
2015.
You were so
That
close.
was it.
You're close.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because the first movie takes place in 1985
Mm-hmm.
and goes back 30 years into the past to 1955. And in the second one, he goes 30 years into the future to 2015.
Yeah, I love that quote too, where he's like, "Where we're going, we don't need roads."
We don't, we don't need.
no, we should.
And in 2015, we were supposed to have flying cars, hoverboards.
Well, sort of have a
They
hoverboard.
predicted the World Series, though. They predicted that World Series, though.
The Cubs winning the World Series. Yeah,
Yeah, they predicted that.
predicted that. Jackets that heat themselves, I think, or I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Certain things that haven't come true, and it's 2023. So,
Mm.
all right, it's back to Adam.
I'll go with the comedy one.
Okay.
Is there a comedy one for one?
Yes. Number one.
Right. Yeah.
All right. Which 1999 film stars Jason Biggs, Sean William Scott, and Eugene Levy?
Oof. I don't think I've seen this one.
You probably haven't.
Yeah, I probably haven't seen it either.
I'll just say a comedy. I'll just say Dumb and Dumber.
American Pie.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a film about Don McLean.
That's it's the biopic. This is the biopic.
biopic.
That's what I actually thought it was about.
No, they do something to a pie that I can't mention, but it's
Yummy.
Yeah, it's like a really raunchy comedy. That was
Yeah.
not the 99s were like a really raunchy year for movies and
I
comedy.
know that.
yeah.
Like the 90s was gross out humor to the max.
Because I was about 16 around this time, so I remember all these movies coming out. I didn't see in the theater. My parents wouldn't let me go see that kind of stuff, and I was probably too young. I guess I could sneak into the theater, but I don't know if they'd probably say they had to card me. But yeah, American Pie was that was the big raunchy movie at the time. I remember. Yeah, I still haven't seen it to this day. It's not my type of movie, but. But that's really the only movie I put that number one just because how many movies has Jason Biggs been in? That's like the big Jason Biggs movie. Was American Pie. All right, so now we go to Briar.
All right. Okay, I'll go Beatles for 3.
Beatles for 3. What was the Beatles lineup when they headed to Germany for the first time?
Oh,
so name the band members that were in the group at the time.
Okay. John Lennon, Paul McCartney.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? I'm blanking on names. What was the drummer? I know the drummer at the time. It's Stuart Sutcliffe, I know. Probably one of them.
Yep.
Pete Best.
Yep.
Ooh.
And I feel like there was one more. Like, I think there were a 5-piece at one point. Okay, I'm gonna call out. I think I'm gonna stick with the 4.
You missed George Harrison.
Oh man, George Harrison. I thought he wasn't in the band yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah, Ringo hadn't joined yet, so
Yeah.
Pete Best was playing the drums, and Stu Sutcliffe was playing the bass at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But that would soon change. After Hamburg.
Mm.
All right, I thought you were gonna get it, but
Close.
Got my
It's
dates
close.
mixed up.
came close. All right, there's only question 4 left in the Beatles category there. But, all right.
Do we have
Action for 4.
Yes. All right. What country is the 2008 film Rambo set in? I can't hear you, Norin.
Oh, you can't hear me? Was that I said Bolivia?
Okay.
Or,
Now I
or-
hear you.
did you hear me?
It wasn't Bolivia.
Oh, okay. What was it?
Burma.
Burma. Ah, damn. It was a B. I was close. It was a B.
Yeah, you got the first letter right.
I've only seen that movie twice, so yeah, that one, yeah, I'll have to go back to eventually.
Yeah, I'm not sure where Burma is. It's some kind of jungle.
Maybe South
Country.
America, maybe.
Somewhere.
South America, maybe. All right. So we got Breyer with 9 points, Norn with 5, and Adam with 4. So Breyer's
Still
missed a
ahead.
couple, so it gives a little bit of a window for Adam and Norn maybe to get back into it. We'll see.
We still have a
back
chance.
Still a chance.
Well, I'll do the last Beatles question,
All right.
which is 4.
Breyer's like, dang it. Okay, what is the only Beatles song to win the Grammy for Song of the Year?
The only. I'm going to go with Yesterday.
It is Michelle.
Oh, is it?
All right. I didn't know that one. I didn't know that one. That's
I
interesting.
wouldn't have said Michelle.
No, you wouldn't think Michelle, would you?
That's interesting for real.
Off of the Rubber
It's like
Soul
during the
album.
yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, which is it's crazy. There's so many Beatles songs should be winning this category, and only one. Yeah, the Grammys were pretty stupid. I think in the '60s, they.
Yeah, kind of like
the Beatles.
They're
The
weird.
Beatles only won album of the year for Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Now, why did Revolver, Rubber Soul, Abbey Road? How did those not
bunch
win?
of bunch of traditionalists just taking over the thing. They
Yeah,
didn't want anything too popular getting that much exposure.
yeah, they weren't really for the pop bands or whatever rock bands at the time. Frank Sinatra won like 3 in the '60s. It's crazy. Like nobody listens. I mean, Frank Sinatra was already getting old by the '60s. I mean, he was like popular in the '40s, '50s era.
Yeah.
But yeah. Barbara Streisand won like album of the year. I mean, it was just terrible. Yeah. All right. So Beatles category is done.
Completed.
Right.
And nobody's picked Oscar winners. Still 5 in that category.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we're to Breyer, I believe.
All right. It's no man's land from here on out for me. All right. What? So I'll go 83 category. What's available left?
4 and 5.
4 and 5. Let's go for 4.
All right. Probably a good one for you, actually.
Okay.
What album in 1983 won the album of the year for 1985 with hit songs like All Night Long and Hello?
All right. Cool. All right. Lionel Richie, Can't Slow Down.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
You just got lucky on that one. You got
Yeah, I got lucky on that one.
Yeah.
Because I remember that. I remember Jason brings that up sometimes, and I remember.
I bring that up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have the album on vinyl. It's my favorite album from that year. Actually, my favorite album from the 80s right now.
That's a good choice.
But I don't know why it came out in 1983, but it didn't win until 1985. I don't get the Grammys.
Yeah, that's weird.
How that works.
It's very confusing.
Very confusing. All right, now we're to Norin.
All right, we'll crack open the Oscar winners category for 2. We'll go for 2 points.
All right. What song from The Lion King won the Academy Award for Original Song?
I think. Oh, I know this one.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
And he has some songs, but only one of them won for The Lion King.
It had to be a Disney question too.
You should sing the answer. You
Sing the
should
answer.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Yeah, that's not my forte. Disney animated films, that's for sure.
Ouch.
You got like 3 kids or something.
Oh, I know. Like all of them for real, man. All my kids jumped to horror. Like they were on the cartoons for like a minute, and then they went straight to horror movies.
Dang.
You're the only person who has kids amongst the 4 of us, in fact.
Yeah, that's
I think
true.
So, yeah, I think so.
Unless Briar's
the only kids I have are my cats. That's all I got.
Adam has his dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I know, Jason. I don't know this one.
Do you know Briar, Adam?
Can you feel the love tonight?
Yeah, I was going to say that one.
Yeah.
It was either that or Circle of Life.
Love tonight.
No.
Yeah. Which it's probably my favorite song. I mean, Circle of Life is also very good.
Yeah.
I think it was also nominated. I think Hakuna Matata might have been nominated as well. There's like 3 songs nominated from that movie.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. So back to Adam.
Which ones do we have available?
All right. Oscar winners. You still got 1, 3, 4, 5 left. Comedy movies, you got 3 and 5 left. Action movies, you got 1 and 5 left. And 1983, you got number 5 left.
I'll go with action movies for 1.
All right. Okay. In what film did Keanu Reeves play a federal agent called Johnny Utah? You know your Keanu Reeves movies?
I don't think I've seen that one. I'll go with Bill and Ted.
A movie called Point Break.
I've heard of that one, but I've not seen it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten it either.
Oh man, that was such a classic when I was a kid.
So I think it's directed by Catherine Bigelow and Patrick Swayze, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Catherine Bigelow, one of the first big ones I remember her doing.
Yeah.
Solid action film. Because Keanu Reeves was doing Speed, and then he did Point Break around that time, I think. But yeah, sorry that Adam, you picked the. When Adam picks the category, I look at it and I go, "Oh no, I don't know if he knows this one."
I was kind of laughing. I was kind of laughing there because I heard Jason said Keanu Reeves was doing Speed. I was like, "Wait, what?" I don't know. That's the movie. That's the name of the movie.
Missed the context of the conversation.
Take it out of context. All right, Briar.
All right. I'll close out the 83 category. We'll go 5.
1983. All right. Okay, what dance move was made famous in 1983 at the Motown 25th anniversary TV special?
The moonwalk.
Correct.
Yeah. That's Michael Jackson did the whole thing. Yep, that moment pretty much defines his career.
Yeah, nice. I remember. Of course, I don't know if I was born yet, but I remember watching that like a sometime when I was a kid. I remember watching they showed that all the time, and I was I was just blown away. I remember as a kid just going, "How did he do that?" Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's funny.
that
It's
blew
funny.
my
It's,
mind.
it's ironic though, because once Michael was done with that set, he actually cried afterward because he after the moonwalk he did the spin, he did the tiptoe thing. He wanted
Yeah.
to hold it longer, but he couldn't, and so Michael was a big perfectionist. So when he didn't hit the landing, he was kind of devastated. That was the one thing that devastated him. So kind of this interesting fun fact.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. One of the biggest moments in, I don't know,
Yeah, just in pop music.
pop music. Yeah.
Pop culture, yeah, pop music, pop culture.
Yeah. All right, Norn. We
All
got
right,
some comedy, action, and Oscar winners category left.
we'll do Oscar for. We'll do one. We'll do the first one.
All right. Which movie was mistakenly named Best Picture at the Academy Awards in
Ooh,
2007?
I think I know this. I remember.
I want to say it was Moonlight, or it's La La Land, something like that. I want to say I don't know. I don't know which one to commit
Which
on.
one?
La La Land.
Yeah, La La Land.
All
Yeah,
right,
because I knew
cool.
because Moonlight actually what was the winner, but somebody
Was
missed
the
it.
Moonlight
winner,
was.
yeah. Because I watched that. That's an A24 film, and I love A24. So I watched Moonlight, but like I
Yeah,
just couldn't remember
I
because
saw it
I
too.
watched it. Yeah.
I saw it for a film class.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
Moonlight.
I did a whole report on it.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember I was at home and it was like the Oscars about over and we're getting to the last category and like La La Land was winning everything. It won the Golden Globe, it won it won all the awards, and it was just like everybody knew La La Land was going to win. You're like, oh, La La Land is going to win Best Picture, and we get to Best Picture, and I was like, I went to the kitchen to get something in the kitchen, and and they announced La La Land. I'm in the kitchen going, oh yeah, La La Land, and then all of a sudden I hear, wait a minute, we didn't win, and I was like, what? Like, I poked my head back out. I'm like, what happened? And it was like the craziest thing. The craziest thing I've ever seen is Will Smith slapping Chris Rock on stage.
Right.
That's probably the craziest thing I've seen.
Yeah.
But that was the second craziest thing is seeing them go, wait a minute, they announced the wrong winner. But it kind of made the Oscars better because it made it memorable.
Yeah, it did all right.
You said the wrong movie. Or what happened?
I think someone gave the wrong envelope or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, they gave.
Yeah, I think somebody. I know somebody got fired after that.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they make sure they get the right envelope. They're like really safe about it. Like we're gonna make sure we get the right envelope. All right, good. Norn got one on the Oscar category. So we got Breyer with looks like 18.
All right.
Oof.
Yeah, right. He's running away with it,
which is more than Adam and Norn.
I'm doing way better than I thought I would. But then again, there's still more categories, so
there's some fives left. So
there's some fives.
Norn and Adam can get some 5 questions right. They can,
maybe
it'd still be hard to catch up with Breyer, but we'll see. All right. So we're to
Adam.
Adam, yeah.
So we got 2 from comedy, 1 from action, 3 from Oscar winners.
Which one's the one for action?
I think 5.
It is the 5th question in the action.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm gonna go with it.
All right.
Excellent.
In the movie Deadpool, what is Ajax's real name?
Oof. I've not seen Deadpool all the way
Yeah,
through.
oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I'm gonna have to pass.
I don't even think I remember it. Wasn't it like I don't even think I remember that.
If you watch the movie, he says it throughout the movie because the bad guy. What's that?
Francis, right? Francis?
Yeah, Francis. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the bad guy's name's Ajax, which is his, fake bad guy name. And then Deadpool, whatever, finds out his real name is Francis, and then he throws it in his face every time he gets it. He calls him Francis, kind of make fun of him. Anyways. All right. So, Briar.
All right. So what's left in Oscar?
Comedy and Oscar winners.
Yeah, what's left in Oscar?
What's that?
What's left in the Oscar category?
3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5.
3, 4. I'll go for 3.
All right. Which actor won Best Actor in 1993 and 1994?
Oh man.
Actor won back-to-back Oscars for Best Actor.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a name. Tom Hanks.
Correct.
Oh wow.
Right.
Great
Wow.
stuff all the time.
I knew that. Just building suspense, you know?
What films were they?
Philadelphia and Forrest Gump.
Nice. Yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just going by time period. Like, I'm pretty sure Tom
Yeah.
Hanks was pretty big at that time.
Yeah, think of who's the biggest actor of that time period. Tom Hanks. Yeah.
All
right,
whenever someone says best actor, just say Tom Hanks.
Just say Tom Hanks. Yeah.
Just say Tom Hanks for every answer.
Tom Hanks for president.
Even the Beatles one. Just say Tom Hanks.
Yeah, he was born by then, right?
Well, if I made a trivia thing and all the answers were Tom Hanks, I wonder how long it would take the contestants to go, wait a minute, something's going on here.
Wait a minute.
Bly would still win it.
All right. I think it's a Norin.
All right. What's comedy? We have stuff left, right?
Yes. 3 and 5.
3 and 5. We'll go for 5. We'll just hit 5.
Right. Let's go big here.
Yeah.
I think if you get every question right, you still wouldn't catch Briar, but we'll see. Which band plays at the wedding reception at the end of the movie Bridesmaids?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I don't know it either.
You don't?
Yeah,
Dude, I watched that movie. I watched that movie once. I watched that movie one time.
It was a big hit.
I'm gonna say Fall Out Boy. I don't know.
No, Wilson Phillips.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's pretty obscure.
Yeah, at the very end, Wilson Phillips, because they talk about early in the movie, they sing one of their songs, their big song. You know it was it?
Yeah, I'm not that familiar with their career. I just have 2 albums.
They have one big song back in like the.
I have the 2 albums, but I have the 2 albums, but I haven't heard them in a while.
Now I can't think of the song, but they had a huge song, really good song in the 90s. Anyways, they talk about early in the movie, and then at the wedding at the end, Wilson Phillips, the real Wilson Phillips, shows up and sings the song at the end. Right, so
that's cool.
Pretty cool.
All right. So we're at the Adam.
I'll go with the last comedy one. To comedy for 3.
Comedy 3.
Yeah.
All right. What is the name of the song that Tom Cruise's character dances to in the movie Risky Business?
Ooh, I know this one.
Yeah, I know that one. It's all-time rock and roll.
Yes.
There we
That's
go.
Yay.
Hey.
Brilliant.
Who was it by?
By Bob Seger.
There you go.
Hell yeah, double
It's
points.
from the Stranger in Town album. My favorite album of his.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm very familiar with that song. I've not seen the movie though. I've only seen that part.
Yeah, of course, it's the famous him dancing in his underwear.
Yeah.
It's Risky Business. Yeah.
That's
all
when
right.
you know you're like iconic when that's when you know something's iconic when it transcends like when people who haven't seen the movie or heard that song know of it.
Especially when it's referenced so many times.
And it gets referenced, and other stuff. Yeah, sure. That's one of his biggest moments. All right, Briar, you get Oscar winners 4 or 5, and then that'll set Norin for the last question.
So,
right.
I'm glad I'm not doing that.
Okay, well, I'll give Norn a break. I'll go for 5.
Okay. What was the first film to win the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature?
Best animated feature.
So when they first introduced that category to the Oscars.
When he first. Oh man. I'm gonna go with. It's probably not right. 'Cause I have two films in mind. I'm gonna go Shrek.
Correct.
Yeah, I know my animated films.
I was thinking of a Disney one.
Yeah, it was introduced around
2000,
2000, 2001.
somewhere
Yeah,
around there.
the category for best animated film. Yeah, and Shrek won the very first one. Pretty big movie. I mean,
Yeah,
DreamWorks is big.
Yeah,
big
Dreamers.
flat movie.
I saw it. I saw it around that time.
Yeah, I saw it in the theater.
I know my brother did. I was pretty young still, so I probably saw it in passing.
Yeah, you're still young. Yeah,
Yeah.
that time. I think the second movie to win was Spirited Away, which was this only anime film to win.
Yeah, the only Japanese anime. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it beat out Monsters Incorporated, some other movies I like better. But anyways,
that's fair.
but it was popular. If you like anime, I know anime as well.
Yeah.
It was the biggest. Was it Ghibli Studios?
Studio Ghibli, yeah, they're like the big anime movie company at the time.
All right, so Norin, you got one category. Oscar winner for 4 points. And just to remind you, well, we'll say you're like 20 points behind Briar. So
yeah, Briar ran away. He's on.
Well, good news is Mike can keep his money.
All right. What is the first non-black and white film? So, first film that wasn't black and white. First film that had color in it. To win the Academy Award for Best Picture. So it's an early one. Just to give it.
I have an idea, but I'm pretty sure it's not the right answer.
I have an idea. I think so.
I have two in mind, but I want to go. They're both musicals. Both the ones in my mind are musicals.
Okay.
I want to say The Sound of Music.
No.
Damn.
It was Wizard of Oz.
What's the other one?
But the second one I was thinking was West Side Story.
Oh. No, this was from 1939.
The Wizard of Oz, yeah.
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz.
That's what I was thinking.
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Gone with the Wind and Wizard of Oz both came out in 1939, but Gone with the Wind won Best Picture that year.
Nice. Yeah, Gone with the Wind is one of those ones. It's always like on the top like AFI list for 100 movies, but it's like one of those films.
I've seen it. I've seen it in that same film class, and I enjoyed it. I mean, I see why it's popular. It's not one of my all-time favorite movies, but I respect it.
It's a bit boring. It's
it's kind of like a. I mean, it's a 3 hour, at least to give you an intermission. So
3 hours and 50 minutes long, I think.
Yeah, but yeah, I do like the scope of it though.
I
kind of appreciate more for the filmmaking aspect than the actual story.
Oh yeah, filmmaking is amazing for 1939. I mean, the scope, the color, set designs, costuming. Yeah,
and of course it has its own iconic line.
Frankly, my dear.
Here, I don't give a damn. Yeah,
I don't give a damn. Yeah. I think it won like 8 Oscars. I know it won like the most Oscars at that point, like 8 or something. It was just, and it's still to this day, it's the biggest box office movie if you take inflation in mind.
Interesting.
Or whatever. It still sold more than Titanic or Avatar, or anyways. But
wow,
it was huge. I mean, yeah. But I was hoping Norn was going to say Wizard of Oz because then he would have been close. I've been like, oh man, you're really close. You got the year right. But right movie.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking 1965, 1962 or whatever.
61. Yeah.
West Side Story 61. So you're still 22 years off. About.
It was a great quiz.
Definitely, it was fun. A lot of questions.
Wizard of Oz, not quite.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if you want me to recap the numbers or not.
Sure. I want best my win.
Briar got 26 points. Adam got 7 points. Norn got 6.
All right. Cool.
All right. for fun, I'll ask the bonus question in case there's a tie.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
see what.
So you'll answer this one.
What?
Do you all answer this one?
Yeah. I'm just
Alright.
gonna throw this out. If
Okay.
there was a tie, this
We
was
get
the
bonus points.
You get 1,000 bonus points.
This is worth 26 points. No, it's good. John Williams has the most Oscar nominations in Oscar history. How many times has he been nominated?
Mm.
I've got an answer, but it's just a guess.
I'm just gonna have a guess it.
I'm gonna say 9. What do you say? Well, what do you think?
Okay, yeah.
I was going
I'll go
to say 33.
33. I'll go 15.
53.
53. All right.
Wow.
He's got 53 Oscar nominations in his lifetime.
I thought I was way out with 33.
No, you're pretty close.
No, you're
Adam's
Lawrence at
close.
9. I was like, oh man.
No, Adam was closest, huh?
Adam was closest on that. So Adam would have won if we had the bonus question
Nay.
on there. Yeah, I mean he's 90. He's 90 years old, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean he's been nominated just about for every Spielberg movie he's done.
I'm not sure if he's
Right.
making any more music though.
He said he's quit. I don't know if he did Indiana Jones, Dial of
Yeah,
Destiny.
I think that was the last one.
And I think he was nominated just like a year ago for something.
I mean, well deserved to get nominated.
I mean, he gets nominated almost every year. It feels like it's the John Williams category. I'll throw this out too. He's won 5 Oscars out of the 53 nominations. He's won for Fiddler on the Roof.
Schindler's List is one I know.
Schindler's List.
Yeah.
Jaws.
Right.
Star Wars.
Star
and
Wars,
E.T.
of course. E.T. Yeah.
So those are the 5
real classics there.
Anyways, so Briar, congratulations.
Congrats.
If it means anything, even I was surprised.
All right, for your prize, which I didn't say, you get to name a movie series for me to review on my channel.
A movie series.
So think of a franchise, a series, and I will go through each movie and review it on the channel.
All right, interesting. I'll have to think about that. But yeah, I'll message you when I come up with something.
Yes, think about that. Which I'm almost glad Norm didn't win because he'd probably pick like Saw or something.
What's even worse is what's even worse. There's so many Saw movies.
There's like 10 Saw movies.
I'm even dreading the binge because Saw 10's coming up and I want to watch them all again, and I'm dreading it because I'm like, like that's a franchise I don't enjoy that much.
Yeah, I bet.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like it gets too complicated for its own thing. I'm like, Saw 1, 2, and 3 are good, and then everything after that, I'm like, oh god.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good, but I'm assuming Briar won't pick a horror movie for me. Hopefully,
probably not. I'll probably just go with an animated film or series franchise or something.
Right. He's gonna pick like Land Before Time, and I'll have to watch like 16 movies.
Well, okay, maybe that's too far.
I don't know if I can find those movies, or how do you find them? But
yeah, I don't think you can find them. Some of them are very hard to come by.
All right.
I can't even find my DVD copies.
Briar, what do you got going on your channel?
All right, so on my channel, just same old stuff. I'm still doing my 70s series, going through every year of the 1970s and naming my top 5 albums. Next episode is 1975. Really good year for music, so looking forward to that one. We'll see and then from then on, it's just going to be whatever ideas I have pop up, whatever topic comes to mind. But yeah, I know more music, more CDs are coming at some point, so it's going to be a big haul again. So
yeah,
September's going to be a big month.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just did a CD haul.
Yeah. I have August was 43 albums in total.
Wow. All right, Adam, what do you got going on your channel?
Well, tomorrow I'm going on holiday, so I've got a video and a couple of YouTube shorts planned for when I'm away.
Okay.
I made them all this week. It's one of my busiest weeks of YouTube this week.
Okay.
Like 4
Wow.
YouTube shorts and 2 videos
Yeah.
all ready for next week when I'm on holiday. I'll be doing a couple of videos about me going there, so stay tuned for that. Yeah,
Cool.
looking forward to it.
Well, have a good holiday.
Yeah.
I'm going to Blackpool.
Yeah, Blackpool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I like the English names are so cool. Liverpool, Blackpool.
Yeah.
Where did you go? Where did you go last time? You went to
Scarborough.
Scarborough. Great name.
Yeah.
Scarborough.
That's
Going to
cool.
Scarborough. All right, Norrin, what do you got going on your channel? You're
Gonna still
you
doing the
just did a ranking, right?
Yeah, I just did the Insidious ranking because I went through the whole franchise and reviewed all the films separately, and then I ranked them all. Yeah.
And then you got Exorcist, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, next Insidious I did, and now next is going to be The Exorcist. So I'll be doing my pup named Scooby Doo video. Should be coming out pretty soon. I'm going to do that this week, and then after I finish The Exorcist, I got that one, and I got to watch Exorcist 2: The Heretic, and then I've already watched them all, and then I'll start filming all my reviews for them and stuff before Believer comes out.
Man, pup named Scooby Doo. That takes me back.
Briar won the quiz.
I won.
Yeah, Briar won. Yeah, that takes you back, right, dude? Because Pup Named Scooby Doo, that's like one of my favorites, and the theme song is probably the best.
Oh yeah. I remember I was a young kid. Of course, by that point, I'm pretty sure it was kind of just reruns at that point, but it was on Boomerang, so I watched a lot of Boomerang when I was a kid, and Pup Named Scooby Doo was one of the shows I remember watching. Good memories.
Zeb is challenging you, Briar.
Okay, that's probably true because I know Zeb has a pretty bigger music, bigger than mine, surprisingly. So.
Oh wow! Okay.
I wouldn't mind doing my own quiz like this at some point.
Okay. Yeah. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, this was fun. I liked it.
Good. Questions? I don't know. Maybe I don't know if they were too hard or too. I don't know. Hopefully they're right. Just a side note. I was watching this Watch Mojo's did the 100 worst movies of all time.
Oh.
And
what was the worst?
The Room was number 1.
The Room. Oh yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Totally makes sense. Yeah. And
I guess got it on DVD.
When I was watching it, I was like, the bottom 3 has to be The Room, Battlefield Earth, and Jack and Jill, and I was right. Those are the bottom 3.
Yeah.
But interesting. I thought I don't know Norman would find this interesting. Exorcist 2 was on the list. It was one of the worst movies of all time. And I didn't know
that movie was bad.
Okay.
It's bad.
I didn't know.
Yeah. I'm dreading it. I'm dreading the rewatch. I'm doing it for the channel so I could have my more up to date thoughts on it. Because the last time I watched it, I was probably 25. I want to say 25 or 26. So a good 9 years ago was the last time I watched it.
Okay. I'm just curious if you thought that as well, but because I know you love Exorcist 3, so I know that. So I was like, so they had the Exorcist 1 is iconic. Exorcist 3 you say is good. They just had a misstep, I guess, in between, but
yeah. And then they did ones after that. They did 2, which are the same movie. They brought back the same cast members and filmed it twice with 2 different directors, and it has a different third act. So there's Exorcist the beginning, and there's Dominion, the prequel to The Exorcist.
Okay, there you go. All right, so thank you to all 3 guests for coming on and doing this with me. That was a lot of fun. Appreciate it, guys.
Great.
And to all of us, to you, I hope everybody has a good day and a good week.
Thank you.
It is.
Peace out.